Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vonda. This is my organized chaos. I'm getting ready to make some supper and I'm going to make some chicken and dumplings. And this recipe comes from Rebecca at the, what is it, her channel is Dollar Tree Dinners. And so it's kind, I've added my own things to her recipe, but I'll leave it all in the description box. So I've got, I bought a rotisserie chicken and I picked off some of the meat, and that's what this is. I've divided it into like 4 different packages for 4 different meals. So I got that. You can use 2 cans of chicken, some new potatoes, diced potatoes, mixed vegetables, garlic herb biscuit mix. That's like the Red Lobster ones, Any kind will do. Evaporated milk, some cream of chicken, and Campbell's is my favorite. Some chicken bouillon, and 2 cups of water. So in our Dutch oven, I'm going to start with the chicken. If you have canned chicken, just put the juice and everything in there. Flake it up a little bit. The canned chicken can disintegrate throughout your dish, and your dish is going to cook for a while, So if you want to pour in the juice but save the actual meat till halfway into the cooking time, that would work. Otherwise, you'll just find lots of strands of chicken. So if you want to find chunks, that's something to think about. I like it chunky. Okay, that'll be pretty good. Okay, and so in our chicken, I'm going to add the mixed vegetables that are drained. I'm going to turn on the heat, get that started. The diced potatoes, look how tiny they are. There. Here's our chicken soup. I just love the Campbell's one the best for mushroom soup. And the chicken and herb would be like Rebecca says, it would be really good, and it would. So I'm going to put in 2 cups of milk or water. And I'm going to save back a little bit of the evaporated milk, about 1/4 of a cup, for the biscuit, the dumplings. And the rest will go in here. Make sure you shake your evaporated milk really good. See, these are things that you can, most of them have just right in your pantry. This is the garlic herb seasoning packet from the biscuits. Putting it right in there too. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. I think next time I go to the doctor, I'm going to get Annie classified as a service animal, emotional support animal, because the difference that she has made in my life it's just remarkable. I give her love and care, and she loves me. And she is just fitting in so good, and really getting more comfortable with the sounds and not barking as much. I'm watching her. She's laying on the rug. She follows me from room to room. I mean, everywhere. Better stir this, hadn't I? I don't want it to get burned on the bottom. That milk will scorch easily. But, yeah, and, my landlord is okay with her being here. I pay $50 extra a month to have her here. but he didn't ask for, service, that she's an emotional support animal or anything. But I think I will go ahead and get that done with my doctor, and maybe get her a vest or something to wear, just in case, like we would have to stay at a hotel or something and then don't take animals, that she is indeed a support animal and they can't deny her being there, because that would upset me. And if you've wondered about getting an animal and what it can do for your life, I get up, I have to get out of bed. I go for about 6 walks a day. So about 6 blocks, around, several times. And she just, I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking and giving myself time to dwell or ponder. Feels like I got ash in my eye. And I would recommend it, if you can't commit to the animal's full life, which maybe 14 years. She's 7, so 7 years maybe, or 8, whatever it takes. Okay, this is taking too long. Come on to the boil. I'm tired of watching it. Quit screwing around over there, you guys. Screwing around, everybody's screwing. Hooligans. Come on, soup. A watch pot never boils. I don't know how many times my mother told me that. I'd be waiting on a date, standing at the window anxiously, biting my nails, getting stomach aches, nervous stomach aches, worse by the minute. I was always ready too quick. I was punctual. I was punctual with people that maybe weren't punctual. So the mix calls for 3/4 of a cup of cold water and the biscuit mix and some cheese. I'm not putting the cheese in my dumplings, but I need 3/4 of a cup of liquid, and so I've got 1/4 of a cup here. I'm going to put some water in there to make up the difference. The biscuit mix. Ooh, it's starting to boil over here. Come on, Vonda, hurry up. These are going to be little balls that we drop in there, and they'll get bigger and expand. The secret to them, to not opening up your lid and having just a big pot of nothing. I need a little bit more water. A big pot of gloop is, do not stir these. Put the lid on them. Let them simmer for like 10 to 15 minutes. I need a little bit more. And then when you do take the lid off and the dumplings are cooked, you want to be careful not to just start stirring real quickly, but to stir the bottom of the pot and make sure that your handle doesn't bust through all the dumplings on the top. So just, I'll show you. Well, this is smelling good. Try to remember where you put them, and then put one beside the other. Just try not to get them all on top of each other. Come on, soup, boil. It's going to be so good. This is just the end of like a serving spoon, just the bottom part. They're floating, that's good. You don't want them going to the bottom of the pan and sticking. Try to keep them all in a ball. This is cooling off the broth as I'm dropping them in. But I got the heat turned up almost third high, all the way up, because I wanted to come back to the boil. Trying to fit these in there. They're going to try to stick together because it's doughy. Get every last drop. If you was to stir this now, all you would have is paste all over. Let's just eat paste. Okay, so this is boiling really good. So I'm going to turn the heat down from, it was on 8, I'm going to turn it down to 3. 3. Put the lid on and set the timer for 12 minutes. We'll start there. Okay. It's been 12 minutes. So I'm going to break them up. And I'm going to go in and just stir the bottom a little bit and break these up on top. We remember how we put them in there, you know. You can kind of see where they're separate. The broth kind of comes up in between them. Unstick them. To stir these, we're going to go under the dumplings and just get the bottom of the pot. There. Okay. I ended up having to turn up the heat just a little bit because I peeked to make sure it was boiling, you know, and it was very calm. So I turned the heat up just a tiny bit. I can turn it off. Do you like the fluffy dumplings like this, or do you like the flat ones? Me, I like it all. I like them all. take that off the heat so it'll stop cooking.